What's the deal? Y'all didn't know. Big Boss Hog, Boss Dog, K-Po through the door. Hit the talk to the box. How y'all doing? Your boy been extremely busy, man. But, yeah, I've been busy. I don't even know how I'm awake right now, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I got like 4 hours of sleep. And, you know, in 2 days, I only got 8 hours of sleep in 2 days. So, y'all pray for me, man. Terence Crawford, you know. Like I say, I had somebody in the comment section on my video say, "Oh, you just make videos about Bud." I keep telling y'all Bud buddies give me content, man. Y'all do. And he give me content. But really it's y'all. It's 90% y'all, 10% Terence Crawford that give me content. I'm just reacting to what y'all saying. Instead of me, like I told you, I ain't finna lip wrestle with you in no comment section. I just make a video debunking everything you talking about, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no other way to slice it, ain't no other way to dice it. But let's stay on topic. This weight between, you know, the weight issue between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, the fight. I made a previous video expressing my viewpoints on that matter, saying Terence Crawford need to be a man and stand on his word, stand on his 10 and just be like, look, I'll fight you at 154. Because according to the Bud buddies, Terence Crawford can whoop Errol Spence at any weight. So it don't matter, right? Y'all saying it don't matter. So if it's going to be an easy fight, just make the fight, beat him, and then move on. That's what it is. I don't understand the whole moniker of you got Steven Nelson coming out saying, oh, you know, and this how I say these dudes ain't men. And these dudes emotional. They ain't had no father figure in their life. Because this is why I say that. What's the point of you sitting there putting it in the atmosphere? We gonna make the fight with Errol Spence at 147. We ain't fighting at 154. He can take it or leave it. You know, basically, take it or leave it. We hope he don't take the fight because we got bigger things planned. You know, we got bigger dreams. These are the things that Terence Crawford and his team are saying, right? They got bigger dreams. Why you need to let the world know that? For what? You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, just send the dude the contract. You know, this Errol ain't saying nothing. And Errol ain't been saying nothing. His whole career, he ain't been saying nothing. You know, when it comes to business, he don't discuss business openly. You know what I mean? So, when it comes down to the whole nitty-gritty, right? Terence sticks his own foot in his own mouth. The image that he has, he's created it because of him, right? Now, you got people that sit there and say, oh, you hating on Bud. You can say whatever you want to say, but we stick to facts over here. And that's what it is. We speak the truth. If you don't live your life by the truth, then don't come to my channel watching my stuff. It's that simple. Because we're going to speak the truth over here. I spoke about Errol Spence, you know, that rumor about Errol Spence with the Frank Martin situation. I sat there and I voiced my opinion about that. You know what I mean? Like, basically saying, like, hey, if Errol moving like that, that ain't solid. I voiced my opinion about, hey, the rumor about Errol Spence might be switching trainers. I said, hey, man, if you switch your trainers, that ain't solid. You need to stay with your coach. That's what I said, bro. So at the end of the day, spade ain't spade. We got to keep it 1,000. You can't sit here, bro, and tell me that boss is I hate Bud Crawford. I have no issues with Terence Crawford, personally. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I don't have no issues with Terence Crawford personally. Everything is strictly boxing. You know, I know some channels out there that didn't call Bud all types of stuff. They didn't win in on that man as far as, like, you know, calling Bud out his name, all that. And hey, it's their channel. They can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? On my channel, on Boss channel, we keep it strictly boxing. And that's what it is. The dude moving, he moving funny. You know what I mean? And that's just real talk. When you are, and one thing Terence Crawford shows in this boxing game, you can't trust nobody. That's real talk. You can't trust nobody in this boxing game. This boxing game is dirty. Terence Crawford is an epitome. When you look at Terence Crawford, he's the reason why the boxing game is dirty. When you look at fighters like Errol Spence, stand-up dude, bro. Everything this man say he gonna do, he do it. The reason why this fight got made was because of him. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, if the shoe was on the other foot, I don't think Terence Crawford would do half the things that Errol Spence did as far as just being a stand-up dude. I don't see that, because his mannerisms don't match that. The things he say don't match that. You get what I mean? It's like he ain't moving like that. You know what I mean? No, it don't take away from him as a fighter. He's a great fighter, 2-time undisputed. But at the end of the day, as a you know, just character-wise, he don't have good character, bro. And that's just what it is. He don't have good character. You know what I mean? He emotional. He always worrying about stuff he don't need to be worrying about. You know what I mean? Like his last post. And I'm going to do a video talking about that. It's going to drop later tonight. His last post, he in the gym, but he talking about all the haters and, you know, YouTubers and bro, who cares, bro? You got mainstream media on your side, bro. They got you as pound for pound. You're a millionaire. Why are you worrying about some damn YouTubers and people that don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I just don't. You know what I mean? I'm a YouTuber. I cover the sport of boxing. I'm not even worrying about none of these boys in the comment section who come to my channel and hate on some emotional stuff. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you're doing something good, people gonna dislike you. In Terence Crawford's case, there are some people that dislike him. I don't have a problem with him. I call out the actions of a person. And if your actions ain't matching of the image you trying to portray, then I'm gonna address that. That's what it is. Crawford is not a stand-up dude, bro. That's what it is. You could tell by his statements. You could tell by how he move, how he's standing. He a snake, bro. That's just what it is. You know? That's real talk. But when it comes down to the fight game, as far as him being a fighter, he's a great fighter. Great fighter. He can fight. You know what I mean? But you can't sit here, bro, and be worrying about stuff that don't matter. You know? It's like he got this chip on his shoulder with YouTubers. You know? And then he like picks and selects which YouTubers, you know? Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna bully him. Yeah. It's like, bro. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, spade is spade, man. I think, look at this nigga right here. Look at him. Oh, here it goes. Look at this, man. I'll get pulled over. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. I had got pulled over. So all I'm saying is at the end of the day, just, when Crawford, man, he gotta just, you know, he got to honor that contract, man. Honor that contract. If it's an easy fight, beat him. Fight him, beat him, get it out the way. Because, let me tell you this, if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all would be screaming. If Errol, and this not even Errol Spence's character, you know what I mean? But if Errol Spence wanted to, you know, if Errol Spence wanted to, if he was doing what Crawford was doing, like, oh, you know, I don't see, you know, the point. It's no point in fighting. The butt butters will be on his head. And that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. If Errol Spence was like, man, I ain't fighting that nigga, man. That nigga's, I already beat that nigga. I broke him down, bro. I destroyed this nigga. If that was his logic, if that was his mindset, he would get ridiculed for that. You see what I'm saying? These are the things that I talk about. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, how I view things is this, and one thing I struggle with, and I'm not gonna lie, is sometimes I view stuff a certain way, and I think everybody should view it the same way. Not gonna lie to you. Everybody ain't gonna see stuff how I see it, right? I view stuff from both sides. So I try to look at stuff from a perspective of Crawford's point of view and Errol Spence's point of view. Granted, I'm not them, you know what I mean? But I try to look at it from both of their perspectives. And it's beneficial for Terence Crawford to do this rematch for his career. It's very beneficial. He needs to do it. You know what I mean? He needs to. It's very beneficial. That's real talk. Take it or leave it. It's very beneficial for him to do this rematch with Errol Spence. Legacy-wise, right? And also, if he goes up in weight, fights Errol Spence at 154, that can help him as far as, boom, wanting a Charlo or Canelo fight at a later date. You get what I mean? So, him just simply coming from 147 and moving up is not beneficial to him. It does not help him. It does nothing for him. And I'm just keeping it 1,000. It does nothing for him as a fighter. Him coming from 147 to 168 and try to fight Canelo or Charlo. You know what I mean? Which I don't think he gonna get a Canelo fight. That's just my opinion. I hope he get it, but I don't think he gonna get it. That's just real talk. So I think that he just gotta honor this contract, be a stand-up dude, do what he do, and then go from there. You get what I mean? And that's just what it is. That's real talk. I mean, spade or spade. You can't sit here and be moving how you moving and think you gonna have majority of the people respect you. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean? A lot of people gonna look at you and be like, man, you ain't moving right. But you know, it is what it is. You know, hopefully he learned from this situation. You know, I hope that he do end up fighting Errol. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.